Hey everyone, Claude just dropped a brand new update. And honestly, it's one of the most practical and useful changes I've seen in any of these AI tools recently. Whether you're already a Claude user or someone considering it, this update might just be the reason to shift some of your tasks away from ChatGPT. And you know, I am a heavy ChatGPT user. And this is the reason why. Claude now lets you completely personalize how it responds to you. So imagine an AI that doesn't just give generic replies, but adapts to your unique style. That is what Claude does now. This is the new thing. When you log into Claude, you'll see an option called Choose Style. It's available both for free and paid accounts, so everyone can access it. And with this feature, you can pick from several preset styles. So you have formal, and that's like for clear, polished communication. You have concise when you need shorter to the point answers. You have explanatory, which is perfect for breaking down complex concepts. But what really sets this update apart is the ability to create custom styles. So you can actually upload examples of your own writing style or describe the tone that you want, and Claude will tailor its responses to match your style. You used to have to use GPTs to do this, but now you can do it directly inside Claude. So for entrepreneurs and high achievers, this is a game changer. Whether you're drafting a formal email, creating marketing content, brainstorming, educational resources, Claude now will adapt to your exact needs. It's now an assistant that truly gets you, like the actual you. But enough talking. Let's jump right into how this works. So I'm going to switch to my laptop and show you how this thing goes. So let's start with the official release, November 26, 2024. This is the product update and personalized Claude chat. Here today, we're announcing custom styles for all Claude users. You can tailor Claude's responses to your unique needs and workflows. So with styles, you can customize Claude's responses to match your communication preferences, tone, and structure. So this is great for everybody, whether you're a developer, marketing, entrepreneur, what have you, it's great for you. You can choose from the following: formal, clear, and polished responses, concise, shorter, and more direct responses, or explanatory, which is educational responses for learning new concepts. The key here is the custom styles. That's the goal. Beyond these preset options, Claude can generate custom styles for you, upload sample content that reflects your preferred way of communicating, specify instructions to match your needs, and edit your preferences as they evolve. So that is putting it inside of Claude and letting it decipher what to do. So that's what we're getting ready to do. All right. So if you look at right here, this option where it says choose style, we're using the Claude 3.5 Sonnet, where it says choose style. You now have a new option where you have normal, concise, explanatory, formal, and then this friendly insight one. This is one that I did for myself. I can rename that whatever I want. But we're first going to start with a prompt to kind of see how it goes, right? So let's go with the marketing. So we're starting out with a marketing prompt, but we're going to have a professional email, really about a client apologizing for a delay, right? So write a professional email to a client apologizing for a delay, your shipment offering a 10% discount, and we're going to do formal, right? And see how. So now using the artifacts feature, that's when it comes up on the side here, you can see the type of response that it gives for formal, right? So the great thing about it is you can switch that. Let's say you wanted the same one, but you wanted to do concise. Spell concise wrong, but no worries. So now it's going to be the same situation. However, now you can compare the two between something that's concise and something that's more formal. You can switch it up again and just see what it will look like from regular. Change the style there, and it gave it like what it would give for a normal type of response. And if you wanted to check each one again, you can look up at this one. It did it in the artifacts for the formal, and then it did it in artifacts for the concise. And then for the normal one, it kept it in its regular pane there. It did not do it in the artifacts, but you can compare it as you see fit. So that is that style. We'll go ahead and do a new chat. And now let's look at the create and edit style. So concise, when you look at it, it is shorter responses and more messages. And because it's shorter responses, you get more messages, right? So just a quick recap on how that works. Claude is running a whole bunch of tokens or words in the background. So if you have it be shorter, then you have a longer you have a more runway as far as usage limits, because that's how Claude works. Really, all of them work from a usage limit standpoint. So if you have shorter responses, you're able to use it more. So that's the concise piece. You have explanatory, which is educational responses for learning. The preset styles are not editable, so you cannot edit, but you can test out like how it would look by clicking like short story, right? So write the opening of a short story about a morning commute that takes an unexpected turn. So you can test it out and see, okay, well, that's what it would look like for educational responses from a short story standpoint. If you wanted to do a marketing blog post and see what would the educational responses look like for a marketing blog post, write a blog post about sustainable fashion trends. So now it's done a blog posts on sustainable fashion. So if you wanted to do a different style, you can go back and you can say, all right, well, what would that look like concise? So marketing blog post about sustainable fashion trends, but I want it to be concise. Now you'll see what that looks like for that regard. All right, so now creating your custom style. That is the goal, like I said before. Here you can add a writing example or you could describe your style. So in adding a writing example, I'm going to pick the upload from device option and I'm going to go into my Prism account and I have a mastering prompt engineering blog post that I uploaded, and now it's going to analyze the writing from that blog post and then give me what my style will be. So based off the blog post that I wrote, this style summary, strategic comprehensive insights through instruction, engagement, content. So that's this particular tech insight guide is what it was named. So now if you want to test it out and see, if I want to do a marketing blog post on my tech insight guide writing style, now we'll be able to compare the tone of this one versus some other one. The options you have, you can rename this style, right? So I could just say Jeff's writing style if I wanted, and then it would save like if this was my actual style, or I can delete the style, or I can edit the style manually. So clicking on the style manually, when I uploaded that blog post from my actual writing, this is what Claude takes as a description of what my writing tone is and style based off of that blog post. So here's an example. So if you don't have a piece of writing, you can just describe your style as well. So we're going to exit out of here, cancel that, and then we're going to go into create custom style, but we're going to describe the style as what instead. So in here, you can define style objective. So describe the main purpose and the goal of the writing style, whether to teach, analyze, or persuade, inspire, etc. And so you want to say, what you want to do. What is your goal for your writing style? I want to teach complex topics step by step, focusing on building understanding. You can tailor it to the audience, right? So I want to write for marketing professionals or entrepreneurs, high achievers. You can do it by specific voice and tone. So warm, approachable tone with light professional humor, like a friendly mentor, or you can just in general describe what your style is there. You can also have custom instructions. So this is more detailed and you can write exactly how you want your style to be. Now, what's actually happening is when you describe your style in one of these categories, Claude then turns it into custom instructions, and those custom instructions essentially, when we click on this one right here, and then we go back to edit style manually, these are the custom instructions that Claude creates based off of what you input. So this one was the friendly insight tone, and the other one was Jeff style that I changed based off the blog post. So let's say that it's not necessarily yours. Let's say you're doing it for a client. Well, you can grab something maybe from LinkedIn. Maybe they have a LinkedIn post. I'm going to use myself again, but you can use anyone's. You go to posts, and then from there, here you go. Show all posts. And then you can grab an article or some posts that the person may have done, your client may have done, whoever you are working with, to see how they talk. So I'm going to grab this one and then I'll go. So here is LinkedIn. I will do my own profile, went to post, and I grabbed this post here. And now we're going back into Claude. I'm going to go into create edit styles. I'm going to go to Jeff style and I'm going to edit style. And this is the custom instructions piece. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit with Claude, and I think actually what I want to do is option. I'm going to delete this style and I'm going to do a new one, and I'm going to paste in that post to create that style from there, to see how it takes from it or what it grabs. And this is inspirational professional communication that motivates and elevates professional connections. And then now if you edit style manually, you can see exactly what it looks like. Gave the example, and this is actually, this top part is the sound of the style. So now we'll go ahead and do marketing blog post based off of that style, and then we'll see exactly how it comes up and if it's in the tone. And then we'll save changes if we want to save those changes, and you can have quite a few different styles there. All right, so that is how we use the new feature with the creating and editing styles and using the different styles. You can see all in one thread how it works, and so many different use cases from this, whether it's your own style that you're trying to perfect, or if it's a client style that you want to help and make sure it's a consistent message across their brand. Tons and tons of use cases. Hopefully you found something great out of this video. Once again, my name is Dr. Jeff Bullock, Prism AI Consultants, where we are helping entrepreneurs and high achievers reach their potential through the power of join our community on school.com. With the school.com community, we have a rich organization of like-minded individuals looking to learn best practices on how to use AI. So please make sure that you join us. Thank you and have a great day. And that wraps it up. Claude's custom styles feature is a must-try for anyone looking to save time, stay consistent, and elevate their communication. Whether you're drafting emails, creating content, or tailoring responses for clients, this tool makes it all easier. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and tutorials on mastering AI tools. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Also, if you're ready to take your AI skills to the next level, join our free community on school.com. SKOOL is packed with resources, coaching, and exclusive tools designed to help entrepreneurs and lifelong learners like yourself make the most out of AI. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.